Hello, this is your Express briefing for Wednesday, September 4th. From the San Antonio Express News, I'm Joy Marie Scott. Become a subscriber and read more of these headlines at expressnews.com. Today, we're following a meeting of the Historic Design and Review Commission. In the kitchen, we're drumming up recipes for school lunches and flan. Expect partly cloudy skies and a high of 99. Maya Rupert's first impression of Julian Castro was that, while a veteran of the political world, he didn't act the way she expected politicians to act. That impressed her and has led to a bond established when Rupert worked under Castro at the Department of Housing and Urban Development in 2015. Since then, she's served as executive director of Castro's Opportunity First Political Action Committee and is now the campaign manager for his 2020 presidential candidacy. Castro has earned praise for bold policy initiatives, but has fallen behind in the middle of a large Democratic field. Rupert, though, says she sees, quote, a lot of momentum and a lot of energy behind his candidacy. You can find Gilbert Garcia's full interview with Maya Rupert on the Puro Politics podcast. Subscribe on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. A San Antonio man has sent repeated complaints to the Texas Attorney General's office threatening to shoot undocumented immigrants. Across the last year and a half, Ralph Pulliam's 14 emails and 100 pages of grievances also detail supposed violations of the state's sanctuary city law. They account for nearly half of all sanctuary complaints sent to the AG since the law took effect 2 years ago. Pulliam's messages, which warn of a, quote, invasion of illegal aliens, end quote, and repeatedly threaten gun violence, have taken on a new meaning in the wake of mass shootings at an El Paso mall and in Odessa and Midland. Separately, Republican lawmakers are again resisting pressure from Democrats on stricter gun laws. Nix Medical Center in downtown San Antonio is set to close. The 208-bed acute care hospital's parent company, Prospect Medical Holdings Incorporated, has not determined the closure date. The news comes a week after Nix Health told the Texas Workforce Commission that it plans to lay off as many as 585 employees and shut down its entire home health department. Northeast Independent School District is elevating Sean Micah to be the district's permanent leader. Micah has served as the interim superintendent since Brian Gardardy's resignation in May. Trustees named him the lone finalist and will vote on his hiring at a special meeting September 25th. Micah's top priorities include hiring and retaining staff, marketing the school district, and focusing on students' and staff's mental health needs, the district said. Separately, 3 South San Antonio Independent School District trustees resigned Tuesday amid discussions over the superintendent's resignation. Consider a subscription to the Express News, the voice of South Texas since 1865. Just 95 cents for the first month, a digital subscription helps support our work covering San Antonio and South Texas. You'll get access to all our stories on expressnews.com. Join us at expressnews.com/subscribe. And in other news to know today, Bexar County may begin prosecuting pot cases again after the Commissioner's Court approved funding for the new equipment. Vulcan Materials received approval from 2 judges to operate a 1,500-acre open-pit limestone quarry in rural Comal County. Oaken Business Process Services, a European company opening its U.S. headquarters in San Antonio, is foregoing local and state incentives for the project. A federal judge ruled that San Antonio did not violate the fire union's free speech rights. Walmart said it plans to stop selling certain kinds of ammunition in its stores. Tesla's San Antonio Service Center site is up for sale. Saturday's Top 10 Showdown with College Game Day in town could launch Texas or LSU on a path to the college football playoff. And now the fun stuff. San Antonio Kiss fans shared memories of the band with staff writer Richard Marini. Loyal fans plan to show up in droves at the AT&T Center this week for a show that's part of the band's last tour. The Magic Theater has a new artistic director. Anthony Ronfala may sound familiar to Magic regulars who pay close attention to the theater's play programs. Ronfala directed a delightful staging of Schoolhouse Rock Live last October. Deborah Martin has the details on what the new artistic director has in store at expressnews.com/entertainment. Now, do you have an unruly puppy who jumps? Kathy Rosenthal shares her advice on clicker training, which can help. Visit expressnews.com/lifestyle. Visit expressnews.com for the full story on all of these headlines and more. That's your Express briefing for Wednesday, September 4th. Get San Antonio's top news headlines daily. Subscribe on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. For the San Antonio Express News, I'm Joy Marie Scott.